BML and Cody EE. Oh, hate that. That's fine. You frickin' what? Wait, wait, hold on. I need to see this again. Wait, teammate got bumped, recovered, and then still missed? What? Oh, wow, I cannot believe he does not get a single touch on that. I'm a little annoyed. That guy went super hard in that 50 and then missed it because he assumed I had it. Dude, get off my dick! Come on, teammate. Hey, TV, hey, Preston. Okay, that's fine. Not on target, that's fine, because Cody takes the oh, okay. I guess both me and teammates' angles are a little off right now. Just gonna let him touch that again. Sick bump. What? Ah, I was hoping Cody would be cocky and go to the corner, and I could just get an easy one. I missed the boost, casual. How are you? I'm doing all right. Hopefully you guys had a good 4th of July. Threes? I'm down for threes turret. So far, twos has been a highly coordinated duo queue and a teammate who has missed 2 for 2 on 1v1 saves. And then our one breakaway of the game, he flipped in front of me and knocked me over. And I was like, you didn't have to touch that. I mean, while we're playing a guy who can chain dash that well. Irritating. All right. My July 4th is pretty mid. I don't know about you guys. It was rainy as hell over here. Almost exactly the pass I wanted. Hey, Franco Chavasa? Chavesa, maybe? My teammate has never seen a pad as long as he's lived. I said this guy's on 0 or 100. There's no in between. You can do it, teammate. Still has never seen a pad. I don't think I've seen him pick up a pad this game. Oh, that was such a good pinch, too. That's important. Still no pads. This is unbelievable how few pads are being picked up right now. QT, you can take that one down. Pads do not exist. They are in the periphery of 2's existence. Ah, I tried to get the light touch. Yeah, it's okay. We weren't gonna win that game anyway. Jesus. That's our figment of your imagination. I was going for the lightest little touch there. That's another thing that I've noticed. It's kind of weird. We're playing literally like at like 1760, 1770 or something in 2s, and you still have players who do not pad at all. They rotate all the way back every time. Or they literally just do this, where they're like going in between. It's like they're slaloming between pads. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why are you only able to get hundreds? Fireworks were blasting at the end of it, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, at least there you have fireworks. I went and got some food, and there were people in the parking lot watching, because apparently across the street there was a huge fireworks display, so people just had free seats, chilling outside eating their food. Invite again? Okay. Hey, Latrell Moore, how you doing? Got the smoke grenade, right? It was a plastic outside in the shape of a grenade and a small tube that inside the hole smoke. You pull a pin to ignite it and throw it. Okay. Did it explode? And now you're blind. We were traveling 10 hours. You're in Ohio. You were driving all of July 4th. F that. Oh, we're queuing twos. Okay, well, I forgot to take twos off. Not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna get to that, but I was curious to see, like, if that would be post or not. Ah, man. You got the lightest little kiss on that last one. Okay. Nice little save. Gonna hit that around him. Let's get back, it's fine. Talk, oh my god, hi. Hey, Pandy. It was a dud for 5 minutes and then randomly went off? That's kind of even crazier. Oh, I saw the spark on his car. I don't know how that doesn't demo. Rigged. James Corden announcer better than this announcer? Oh! I'm not gonna lie, I thought I had an extra step to get back on that. Ooh, nice little cut. Ah, man, thought that ball bounced a little different. Sick accidental touch. You definitely didn't mean to do that, but okay. Oh my god, dude. I keep forgetting twos players are like psychologically damaged. So like every time I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna go for that. Oh, you're gonna go for that. And then just this kind of awkward like in between of like, okay, how psychological damage are you gonna be? Like, are you gonna go for that ball that I would have never in a million years expect you to go for? Ooh. That's crazy. No way we get, dude. That's unfortunate. Smoke last 30 seconds or so. So coming from Raleigh, with shot out a suspected fractured foot. Oh, Pandy, I really hope you don't have a fractured foot. Oh, well, turret has recovered. It's fine. Oh, I saw the opening. No, not the no ceiling is sad. No, jump off the. Oh man, I had that deflection down. I like how it said you saved it as if like he made some like insane recovery on that. Slow recovery. All right, well, GG's. That was not a good twos game. You gotta warm up a bit. Forgot we were queuing twos. I didn't know the tube that would come out of the outer part. I pulled the pin and the tube came out of the outside and just threw. I don't know. I'm not a fan of fireworks in general. I'm more of a, I've come around to drone shows instead of fireworks personally. Fireworks is very loud with this air, terrorize dogs and cats. And then I saw a drone show the other day and I was like, yo, low key, it's kind of lit. Plus, way more interesting to look at than just a bunch of explosions. In my opinion. So a lot of hand injuries. It's actually insane how common people blow their freaking hands off with that. Bro, I'd be pissed if I lost fingers because of a freaking firework. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're igniting a firework properly, that's one thing. When people are just screwing around with them in their hands or whatever, like how the hell do you light that while you're holding it? I don't know, it just seems like such a needless injury. Plus, I think about that all the time, like, where, like, if I play video games, you know, a lot, and for stream, back in the day, like, you know, that would have been my full-time job. I always got terrified of, like, what would happen if I lost a finger or something. If I got off my left thumb or something, I would have to, like, relearn how to play a game. Like, all games, basically. Been a professional basketball player this hand? I don't know, maybe. Day 39 of Acid Streamers for mod. Hey, JXC, you're never going to get that because it's very stupid. So you probably just keep incrementing it, but maybe keep it in your head whether or not it's day 40 or day 39 or whatever, you know? No one's ever going to mod someone they don't know. Dynamite in the last second and then throw in the air? Nah. Hey, Victor GD. Just got my diploma finished the year with a B+. Nice. And you're never gonna SSL. Shoot your goofy ass up. Oh, that's really embarrassing. That's really embarrassing for you. That's really embarrassing for you, Jaxie. Season 12? Do you mean season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? If you knew how to read, then this wouldn't be so difficult to explain. feel like someone with $1 million contract play sports takes more heed than some random. Yeah, I mean, that's like the craziest thing to me is like, why would you ever... Honestly, if I was a millionaire athlete, I would take absolutely no risks that would be ever get me injured like that. That's like champ now. Well, congrats, Juicy. That's a really pathetic comeback. You'll never be SSL. Shows multiple SSL titles from 10 plus seasons. Oh, well, that's actually not as impressive as the better accomplishment, which is insert other accomplishment. Okay, cool. Which is super funny that you're making fun of me for never being SSL. I've been SSL multiple times, and now you're like, oh, actually, I want you to do something better, which I'm assuming is what, make RLCS or something? Nice. Good attack. Tried rocket racing. How'd it go, Kyle? It was fun. Well, we found the fan. That's my boy Yagami. I used to coach him. Him and Durkee on University of South Florida. You're in RLCS at 13? Considering I've never heard of you, I really doubt it. I mean, I'm a commentator. I'm not even trying to go to RLCS. I'm just playing to play. Oh, that was a little sharper than I thought it would be. You got that, Breezy? Close one. Yeah, I was wondering if you would try to take that down. Should be cool. Nice. So you glaze pros all day in RLCS. Jaxie, I gotta say, dude, this is like D-tier trolling. Like, you're literally just waiting for me to say something and say, oh, so you're actually stupid and bad? So you actually do something else? Do I glaze bros in RLCS? No, you commentate, you analyze. That's the whole point of the job. I miss the days where trolling actually meant something. People took pride in it. Every random guy with a keyboard thinks he's got the juice. Okay, Breezy, maybe? Ooh, nice. That's a soft freaking touch. Alrighty. What? No demo. Awesome. Nice. Press and try geometry draft. Definitely not glazing. Geometry, isn't that the rhythm game? I always forget. How do you guys play this game? I've always wanted to get the good game. It's hard. You just put in a lot of time, man. A lot of time. This game is like very unique in the skill set needed and type of muscle memory you use. Oh, I thought I was a little too out, but I didn't pay attention to the height. That's how you take a day off, chat. Whoa, that's a deflection. I didn't think you'd get that. I'm gonna be dead ass. Nice counter. Rudy, I cannot understand that. English, please. Hey, Shoe Jelly. We're doing all right. Gotta warm up a little. Got these cold hands, you know. Bu! Hey, I'm playing with potentially a future teammate, hopefully, of yours in CRL. I think he's a little undecided, but If you guys are doing scholarships, I'm telling them it's a great way to save money. How you doing, View? I'm here in New Zealand. That's free. I can't imagine me that far south, low key. Brings can barely type. Recruiting's been a little tough. Yeah, Turret is I think he's been a 2. Oh, I did not think he read that deflection. Well, that's 3 goals in about 30 seconds. That's fun. Huge fan. This last touch, the 50, I did not expect him to full hard read that. But yeah, Turret's been like, I think a 19 or 2K player. I can't remember. In 2s, at least, so. Guy I've been playing with for a bit. What do you think about Sweden? Thors, considering you've been in my stream, you already know. Like, Sweden's a cool place. And looking at in-state, well, he currently goes to, I think, San Jose State, so. But, yeah, hopefully you can find some California gamers. Is Taylor still in college? I could have sworn he went to UCLA, maybe? I don't remember. Going to England? There goes SJSU. Yeah, he's currently a student at SJSU right now. That's why I told you, like, this might be someone you could hit up. He just, I asked him about playing CRL, and he's like, I'm not that interested. But now that there's a scholarship, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'd be at least a little tempted if I could save money. Maybe it's hard to conceptualize, like, what student loans are like, but I can tell you, if you're able to save any money off student loans, that saves you years of payments. Game of Discord, need to speak to this man. Turret's currently in my Twitch chat, so he can probably do that for you. I don't want to give his stuff away if he doesn't want to be contacted. I think he's currently listening to this stream. Turret. Yeah, I don't want to just say like, yeah, Turtle definitely want to spot. Give Turret's like, bro, I'm just trying to vibe. Oh, I thought that was Sam Swift. I had to check his ping real quick. I think Swift is a 2Ts though. Oof. Nice. No, how did you steal that? wait, did you steal that or did you bump him and get deflected? Have you been in Sweden? I've never been to Sweden. that was tactful. That was pretty great. What, do you mean tactful or tactical? I think you combined either of those. Ah. No, I've never been to Sweden. The only time I've been to Europe is London. Tried to slot that. Turret's really just being a goal line poacher right now. Okay. Do you like football? As in soccer, what they call it over here? Yes, I do. I watch a lot. I used to play it a lot. No way they're getting me over there unless by boat. As in, you don't... Do you not like flying, Kyle? Professional driver doesn't like flying? Felt. All right. Oof. Teamwork. Oh, he's about to clip. Oh my. Oh, wow, that's so toxic a Shogun. He said, oh, what a save, as he dunks it into his net. Crazy. Most underrated striker in the Premier League ever. Christian Benteke. Also, Demba Ba, another player I really liked. I felt like he was always seen as like a backup option on a lot of teams, but he was so good. Ah, I tried to spike that in the crossbar. Their favorite club in Prem? I grew up with Manchester United because I was buddies with one of the Glazer family, who was the owners of Manchester United. Got to see my country boy with magical powers, Dimitar Berbatov. Oh, Berbatov is like disgustingly good. His assist against Aston Villa, the one where he scoops it over the defender's leg and slides it into Ronaldo for the finish, is still to this day like the most gorgeous assist I've ever seen. Literally, if anyone hasn't seen it, just literally say Berbatov assist Aston Villa and watch peak. Never been a smoother player. So salty about that guy support Villa. Well, imagine how I feel being a Man U fan and having to endure Aguero, like one of the most incredible moments in all of sport. And it was against, I watched that shit live. Watched that Sunderland game live. Watched the end of that Manchester United game live. Watching QPR crumble like little bitches. Oh my turret. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Why is his name the Tako? I don't know why his name Victor Thorsland. Sometimes names are just names. Ooh, I didn't think he'd hit it right back at me. Bold. He caused us to lose in UCL 2026. That's how it is. Bro, it's actually insane because I stopped playing soccer in about college. It's also when I stopped watching a lot of soccer. And what's crazy is like seeing like growing up with Manchester United always being in like a top 4, top 6 team in the Prem, and then all of a sudden tuning in and then noticing they're like 17th or like 15th in the league. I was like, oh my god, if they were a little bit worse, they'd be in like relegation territory. That's such a weird thing to think about. Like how generationally Liverpool is now like an elite team. And growing up, I'm like, they'd be a madman if you said Liverpool's gonna be winning trophies left and right. Because the Taco Danger was taken? Kyle, you're not wrong. No, I wanted the pinch. That's gonna roll, luckily. I will say I was I can't necessarily say we didn't misuse it, but having... That's really embarrassing. Anyway. I didn't think Turt would get immediately bumped as soon as I hit that. We need to draw an Emmy, got a red. Yeah, I remember Angel Di Maria got traded to Manchester United, and it was just like, man, he's gonna be elite. And for about half a season, he was like really, really good. And then after that, he kind of just was a dude, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Also, Joke, you're getting banned because I don't know what you're about to DM me, but I can tell that you're pissy that I called you a bad troll. It's okay. Everyone has to grow from someplace. And I'm just not in the mood for you to come back in and be like, haha, you're unk. Okay, cool, buddy. Like, that's really gonna sting. Nice save. Noise? That's hilarious. Chef actually invited me, and he's the one that we got randomly matched with. Isn't Perma-Washed just sell just a GC? Yeah, but it's different. The context is different. Cool. Unk is the abbreviation for my college team. UNC only recruiting 30-year-old red shirts. Why is it only football that has crazy red shirts? I feel like it's been a while since I've heard a basketball team have like a player in his like 8th year of college, you know? Man, good shot. No promotions. Oh, both my teammates are graduating. One actually already graduated. Damn, he's out of here. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing about rebuilds in like Collegiate. That's always kind of funny. It's like watching like Boise State is like pretty stacked of players, but they all came at the same time. So it's crazy to think that they're basically all gonna get like ripped out of that program like at the same semester. Sad. Nice. Of course, you have no trouble getting into. Oh no, I mean they have scholarships. The only downside is you have to live in Boise, but still, so many options. Yeah. I mean, some of these teams that are getting announced are crazy. There's an announcement I think coming out this week that, or this coming week, of a team that's actually disgusting. So there should be a very interesting 2 different teams that are going to really shake up the landscape. Yeah, we've been hearing through the grapevine some crazy rumors. Yeah, the only real question I feel like is, especially with like the younger pros, like with Reveal and whatnot, once they get to like 18, like are they actually going to want to go to college? Because I understand if you're on a massive org and you're getting paid like 6 figures, yeah, don't go to college. But if you're getting paid like a bargain brand one, then it's like you should probably plan for, you know, the next step. At least a little bit. Especially if you're not like a content farm type of channel. I feel like all the players in SSG are like a perfect example of that. Like they're obviously very good, and they're still very young. My bad. And they're still very young, but at the same time, it's like they gotta. I think they should be thinking about college, just in case. Like you always have the option to go away, but. Sorry, Chef. Didn't realize I took your thing. Advocate for CRL because of the traditional path. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I talked to Com about, where it's like, why as a parent did you want him to go pro and not go to college? And he's like, well, Robert's really smart, and I trusted that he'd be fine. But also, they're like, he can go to college at any age. He can't be a pro at any age. And I'm like, that's exactly how I think about it. When the opportunity's there, you got to take it. Because it's not like you can defer being a pro. They're like, hey, we want to sign you a contract. And then you're like, actually, can you wait 4 years? No, you play right now. So I don't really blame those players who are making like a hefty chunk and then trying to like balance both or whatever. And so yeah, they were like, when he presented it to us, we were definitely like, wait, what? You're gonna do what full time? But then when he got his first big contract, it was like, oh, that's exactly why it's important to like dedicate your time just to that. Do you remember my brother Nils we made here like 6 months ago? Yeah, Volta, I remember you. You guys always come in and you ask about Sweden and you want to know how much people know about Sweden. What do you think about the fully online schools heavily investing? I mean, they can afford to push that money in because it's making them money and basically used as a marketing thing. Like, I don't think many people would know about Fisher if not for esports. God damn it, dude. You might chill on your stream in the background while I do something? All right. Okay, my AC got put at like 60 degrees. I don't know what the hell's going on. It was indeed at 70 flat. All right. We love that. Oh, love when I play repeat. Love it when I play repeat at 1700. Very fun. Hey, Linda. Random user, thank you for the remembering. Sorry, I did not read that out. I don't feel like I got the ping about it, but maybe I did and just didn't see it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Wait. Didn't expect repeat to miss that. Hey, cheese man. Oh man, I didn't really think he had the balls to actually go for a play. I thought he was just gonna fake that. Or try to beat me over the top. Lori, thank you for $5. How's your day been? perfect shot set up and got knocked out of the way. Well, I mean, especially at lower ranks, people are not going to pay attention to you. That's how it is. I've been goo. Wait, you've been turned to goo? How have you been? I've been solid. Really? What about you? I've been goo. I'm not a solid. I'm more of a plasma. I realized I was about to do that as soon as I turned off my camera for a sec. Sure. Hello. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the 5 as well. Pretty goo and sticky day, gross.
Allery, thanks for reminding me.
I'm from Michigan, so might as well be Canadian. No. Minnesota is basic. Minnesota and Dakota are basically Canadian states. They even talk like them. They'll say a boot. A lot of cross-pollination there, chat. I'm an island in Sweden called Gotland. Gotland. Gotland? Sure do. They need to bring back Initial D? What do you mean bring back? Did they ever have an Initial D DLC or anything? Niels Thorland is back. Hello, welcome back. Both Thorsland brothers are in here. Official initially, but I think the EK9 kind of looked like it. Interesting. I know Seb is a huge Initial D fan, so it's like I figured he would know if there was one. I can't believe I didn't get anything on that. Repeat. Leave me alone. Oof. Buddy, this is GC3. We got land and Gotland. We're actually twins. Oh. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There were so many different options he had there, and he just decided to get above the ball. I'm guessing he was like wondering if it was gonna bounce up, but I don't know. Again, that's why I say, buddy, this is GC3. I'm just gonna waste time on this. It's a country in EU. Bold claim, Kyle. Is it truly is it truly a country? Or is it a state of mind? Chad, I think I'm about to buy No Man's Sky in the future. I've been consistently seeing some crazy nonsense going on in that game, and I'm like, damn, they really have updated this game to be unrecognizable. Also, apparently, like, all their DLC is basically free because they are continuously just dedicated to being like, we're just going to give you a bunch of nonsense going on. Probably the best redemption arc in all of gaming, I would have to say. Oh. Fallout 76 because it won't die. I mean, the thing is, Fallout 76 to this day, I don't think is regarded as like an incredibly good game. I think it just came out really bad and they made it usable. Whereas No Man's Sky came out like really bad and everyone was pissed. And ever since then, all the updates they're putting out, people are like, this is like insanely good. So it's like, I'm not gonna give Fallout 76 for being okay now, you know? Like there's still like a lot, they had more sins than that to make up for. Plus 76 I think was especially scummy because they were doing stuff like, what's it called? Where they would basically do like, oh, the pre-order pack, you would get a canvas bag and you get all this cool stuff. And then when you actually ordered it, they gave you like a cheap imitation of that. And everyone was like, what? So it's like, they're just being scummy in general. Bethesda was just being real scummy. There's a quote about Bethesda, I think it's really accurate, especially after what's their space one that they just came out with? Star Chase? Something Star. Starfield, thank you. And those people, there's a quote about a review of it that I thought was pretty accurate. They're like, Bethesda is a big AAA studio that thinks it's a small AAA studio. And so therefore it's just stuck in this rhythm of like, well, these things worked back in the day, so we're just gonna keep doing them. But in reality, like that just doesn't work anymore. And it's like, yeah, well, if Bethesda's like a AAA studio and it doesn't hire a lot of people, so they're like, oh, you know, we can't improve, nice, cool. We can't improve stuff because we don't have enough people, then hire more. Like what? You're selling these games at $70 a pop and you're selling like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of units, and you're telling me you don't have money to hire more people full time? Like, get real. Oh, there's all these bugs because we don't have enough people to QA it. First of all, I guarantee you have QA people. But second of all, like, hire more. Like, the solution is always like, what are we supposed to do? Spend more money? Yeah, that's how games work. You hire people so you can fix stuff. If the problem is we don't have enough people, then hire more people. But the problem is that the gaming industry, I think there needs to be actual boycotts people do. Like, stop buying a game if it's not finished yet. Stop spending money on games that are very clearly finished, like unfinished at the time. That's what bothers me so much when we continue to give all this money to developers for like an unfinished product, basically. It's a weird game. It's not a bug, it's a feature. That's what I used to tell my girlfriend when there's a spider in the house. We're best in our nation at a sport called Varpa. What the heck is that? What age did you start YouTube? Like actually seriously, like 27. Hey, yo, we got professional Varpers in the chat. Uh-oh. Throw a metal disc at a stick. Never heard of it. Just finished watching Cobra Kai. Have you seen? Is that the show that's a, I guess, spiritual sequel to Karate Kid? Or direct sequel? I have not, but I've heard good things about... Oh. Whoa, I was about to say, I'm like, they just gave up. Quick little lag, chat. All right, I think we're back, chat. Sorry about that lag. It's like horseshoes. Yes. Okay. The best kind of Bocce ball or horseshoes, the one that is lethal. I thought he tried to pass that. I didn't think he'd shoot that. Okay. Ooh, that actually was gonna be a perfect landing. You should Google it. Eh, I'll get to it eventually. Oh my god, he's got the double. He's got the double. That's okay, Peter. That's why they call it Schmoople. That's when you talk about the vulva, I think they just think of that freaking I just think of that Family Guy joke. That's okay, Peter. That's why they call it Schmoople. Sweden's got a bunch of sports I've never heard of. Nice turret. With the breezy finish to boot. Classy. Classy touch right there. Hey, Bench One. Yo, Cope, what is that decal? It's kind of cool. Very psychedelic. Campbellware. Hello. We ever got started the brain rot era? I don't know about started. I mean, that show is old. I don't think you guys understand how old that show is. All you younger kids. Hey, Sada. Like, early, how old is it? Early 2000s? Nah, bro. I think that show's from the 90s. I just remember, like, it being very early days when I was in high school. And that was, like, in late 2000s. That was threes grind. That's fine. I haven't played in a day, and my hands are a little cold, so we're not doing ideal, but we're doing fine. Like, I was watching that show when I was in high school, and I was in high school in, like, 2009. And that was when it was already on for a couple of years. Like, looking at season 1 of Family Guy, the animation is so crude. It's like looking at early SpongeBob versus, like, seasons 3, 4, 5, and all that. How long have you been playing? I think we're at 13,000 hours. My friend had this game where you throw a baseball and hit it, and whenever the ball lands, you put the bat and roll it to the same baseball, and you're out. Wait, you throw a ball at them, you pitch it, they hit the ball, and then you have to throw the bat, and it has to hit the ball laying on the ground? Seems dangerous. Season 9 is when they switch to HD. I don't know, I feel like most cartoons are like seasons like 3 through 6 are typically like peak years, and then after that they kind of fade away for me. What if RL did a kickball mode? That'd be interesting. I want to see the Rocket League passing plays, aka a double play. You've heard of Devo. Now see, Drevo. No ice. Honestly, they really should. There's the tennis ball, or the volleyball mode. That is honestly something that's so intuitive to Rocket League. I don't know why they haven't made that like an official one yet. That's a super unfortunate deflection. Also, my hair is curly as hell. Look at that, chat. This happens when you don't dry it well enough. Oh shit, I just missed that. Holy crap. Nah, no faith. No faith.
Will we ever get off this island? I don't know.
Alright, I'm just chasing a chase. Let's settle down a little. Why did I think he was middle? I just didn't see my teammates. I was like, yeah, he's probably in the middle. Dude, we're getting farmed. Can we hit an aerial? Oh my god. Good, I'm not gonna blame him that much, but I don't know why that's off ceiling and Breezy's taking his time on that, on the fort. I did give it away on that one though. Call for Rocket League? I think that'd be kind of goofy. There's going to be a lot of customization when it comes to if the Unreal Engine 5 comes out and there's anything close to the Unreal Creation Engine, and and there's anything in there similar to what Fortnite has, there's going to be a bunch of game modes like that for sure. I think, personally, I think Rocket League should definitely benefit from games that don't have any ball in it, though. I'm out for the day. Best of luck on the grind. All right, thank you, Butte. Peace, peace. Oh boy. Hello, Dragon Breath. Howdy. Haha! Hi, Dragon Breath. Don't worry, I saw you. Hello, Yasmin. I'm not gonna touch that. Yeah, I was kind of hoping Quub would be a little closer. Okay, I was like, I'm just gonna guess on that pre-jump and we'll see if it works. Hey, Monsef. I'm back. Welcome back, Walter. Ah, man, I was trying to play the 50. Oh, I guess it worked. I guess it worked again. My name is Liban, not according to YouTube. But welcome in anyway. We're not getting there. Oof. Dude, what is happening on these shots? Okay. That's a shame. Hopefully he wins that. Nice. It also has TB in here, or anyone else that watches college football. Someone did a list of best college quarterbacks of all time, and someone said Trevor Lawrence, and I'm like, was he really that good in college? I feel like I don't remember anything about him. Nice pass, holy. We won a national tournament with our other brother. That was really fun. Oh wow, congrats, Niels. You guys are elite. Johnny Manziel. Greatest quarterback? I would say Tebow would be ahead of him. Vince Young was also pretty elite, if I remember correctly. I think people have kind of agreed that Cam Newton was probably up there as number one. People also said Joe Burrow, but they were like, what made Cam Newton, I guess they said better, was that Joe Burrow had like an insanely stacked team of wide receiving talent, whereas like Cam Newton was basically the entire team by himself, which is like the definition of like, you know, a good quarterback. Heisman winner as a freshman. Wait, Manziel won the Heisman? I don't remember that. I always remembered him as just kind of like a party guy. Johnny Football. Yo, hello, LeBron. Did you Google it? Buddy, I am currently playing a video game on stream. When would I have time to Google that? What the heck? That's the lightest touch. Gross. It will, like 2 seconds. Yeah, but he didn't even tell me what to Google. He's just like, hey, there's a sport. Do you Google it? I'm like, well, you already explained it to me, so I don't need to Google it. But yeah, I'm literally in a game. It's not like I can pause and be like, yeah, let me Google. I'm telling you right now, I'm not Googling it. If I remember it later, maybe, but I'm not Googling it right now. I refuse. Oof. I really underestimated how long that recovery would be. Just playing the block. Did you? Because you banned me. Damn, that's really some pussy shit. If you got banned, you make an alt just to come back into the stream. Oh my god. Dude, I really need better trolling out of you if you're gonna stay here. But then the catch-22 is if all you do is troll, then you're gonna get banned anyway, so maybe get a new hobby. I don't know. That's just me. Touch that, maybe? Close? Oh. We're just gonna skim that. Sure. Let's just pretend I knew that guy was over there. I'm not gonna lie, I hit that a little bit lightly because I was trying to skim that. And then as I hit it, I realized, oh, it's not 3-1. I could have sworn it was 3-1. That would have been really embarrassing if I just gave it like that. I'm not trolling you. Didn't make it, I had it. Well, that's even more pathetic. Anyway, you admitted it by a dodge banning, so bye. Not really in the mood to deal with a 15-year-old right now. It's incredible how many people have alts on this website. People are like, yeah, I just had an alt. Why? Why do you need multiple Google accounts as a teenager? Or ban dodging. Yeah, not dodge banning. Can I go shout out? Shout out to, I guess, Snowbird Bug. Specific website account creations. Yeah, but that's called fit. Okay, chat. Something will save you a lot of time in creating Googles and whatever. Use 15-minute or 10minuteemail.com. Great website for exactly what you're describing. Any tips to get more subscribers? Don't ask random YouTubers how to get more subscribers. No, I'm kidding. I would say just actually upload. Pay attention to your analytics. What are people watching? When are they tuning out of videos? That's the most important part. That's what retention time is. So when you upload a short and it says it has 50% watch time, look at their short and look at what happens halfway through. Did it slow down? Did you not give them something more to look at? Is there something uninteresting going on there? Did you kind of belabor the point, you know? Like, you gotta keep people's attention. So your analytics will tell you that. And when I say just upload stuff, I'm not being reductive or being dismissive. I literally mean, like, there's so many people who I talk to. They're like, yeah, I want to grow on YouTube. And I'm like, all right, cool. How much do you upload? They're like, oh, I don't upload that much. I'm like, well, then what are you asking for? They're like, well, I mean, just asking things to do. I'm like, buddy, you won't know how to grow until you actually upload. And then you actually get practice, you know, making content. Believe it or not, no one's videos off the rip are going to be good. They're all going to be a little rough around the edges. Oh, I don't have my flip. Sad. Got the password and can't reset because you use a temp email? Well, yeah, but that's why you use it for specific an email. You're just going to come and do once and then never use again. Don't use 10-minute email for actual important accounts, but, like, do you really need multiple accounts on multiple things? What rank are you? GC3 right now. Hi, Danny. Nice. Hey, Kulos. I don't know, as like a kid who doesn't have like job offers and specific inboxes you want to keep private from stuff, like I don't understand why you would need multiple inboxes. Can we squash the beef? Are you Juke? Are you coming in here to be a troll again? Because if so, again, you need a hobby. I desperately think you need a hobby. I just want intelligent people in my chat, and if you're gonna dodge ban after or ban dodge another time after I told you explicitly to stop doing that, then you're gonna get banned again. Yep, not a troll. Actually, you are a troll, considering you're only here to be annoying. No, not the uncle. I got owned, unfortunately. To generally squash the beef. To generally fuck off. Dude, holy crap. Get the hint. Get the hint. I'm not into you. We're close to 100 subs. Good. You remember everyone that's been in your chat? Absolutely not. But if people have been around for, like, you know, at least a little bit, I'll probably remember them. I just get ticked when people get angry at me for not remembering them. And they're like, I was in your chat like 4 months ago one time. And I'm like, yeah. Like, when you guys come into my chat, you guys only have to remember one name, Daner Tako. When you guys come into my chat, that's a horrible miss. Oh, okay, I thought it was post out. I was about to do that. Sorry, Kyle, I'll let you do it from now on. This game is 3's brain rot at its finest. You are not incorrect. Find it funny they'll expose themselves, just get banned again. That's what I'm saying. Ah, Echo. Oh, I was playing the 50. I thought he was close enough to get that. trying to hit it back to you. I'm sorry, Turret. That's why you remember me. Well, you guys actually stay in the chat and talk a lot. You also have very distinctive names. The thing I never remember is like the Fortnite kid, and it's like, you remember me? I'm like, buddy, you have any idea how generic that username is? You have any idea how many Fortnite kids, Fortnite bros, Fortnite dudes I've seen? You have to like me. Dude, this is pathetic. This guy has 7 different ults. Holy crap. Bro comes in is mean only for a couple minutes. I ban him for that. And then he's coming back being like, I just want to be mutuals. Dude, what? Bro, I don't have a single friendship in my life or even acquaintanceship that started with a guy just being a massive a-hole to me. My name's unique. Yeah, I mean, when Kulos comes in, I know exactly who you are. My alt name is Chop. Yes. Hey, Tako, I want to thank you very much. The other day, you asked about... oh, sorry. I want to thank you very much. The other day, I asked you about a speed flip, and after your answer, I can do it perfectly. Excellent. Cool to know. Keep practicing. Life is hard being famous. Yo, I get people ask me all the time, yo, do you know Chop? And I'm just like, yes. Like, yo, can you get me his Discord? I'm like, nah, bro. Can't do that. Isn't atypical behavior for him? I know, Jam, but that's exactly why women will never want to talk to him, because he's too clingy. He's too needy. No, Jessica, I'm sorry. Don't block my number. Takes out next phone from pocket. Jessica, please. Hear me out. Are you streaming on YouTube? I stream on YouTube and Twitch. What? I want to see if anyone would hesitate. Now I can bump him. I fake child that and realized halfway through that repeat might actually ball on me if I'm not careful. Out of Twitch? Well, that's cool, because you're on YouTube. Skooga! How you doing? I did have that. It does a really rough first touch. Oh. How'd that bounce up? I don't understand how that possibly goes up. I was pretty prepared for that. I was expecting that to bounce out on the ground. Go! No! Doc, F you! Dude. Literally could not have caught that much better than I did. There's no way, wait, there's no way girl claws me out, a brand new account by the same guy goes, I'm 13, you're actually arguing with a one. With a one? I don't know, with one? Didn't he already establish that by saying he's 13? You're pathetic, see ya. I like how I banned him 4 times and he's the one that comes back and says, you're pathetic, I'm leaving now. You could have just left this whole time, buddy. I'm the one that showed you up 4 times. No one kicks me out. I leave on my own accord. Okay, cool. Bye. Like, what the frick? I didn't expect him to turn on that. Well, unfortunately, we missed like 3 open nets, so. Don't listen to the BS, you almost peaked. Almost. How old are everyone? Do not answer that, guys. Do not answer how old you are. I do not want to know how old you are. Huge fan of playing RLCS pro players in 1700. Very cool. We're gonna play him again. That skin was in if Doc wasn't there. Yeah, it works. How'd you learn directional roll? The long way. You practice it a lot. Creepy has 2 E's, by the way, Niels. Just trying to help you with the English. I don't think EAP is anything. I don't think it's like an archaic thing. Bro actually slung that shit. What the heck? Jeez, dude, that had venom on it. Well, I guess I should have just chowed that immediately. I didn't get a single touch on that. Speaking of. Ooh. Hey, Tabro. How do you know when to adjust in the air? Again, you practice. Kaz, like, I cannot explain this any better. You just have to practice, buddy. Like, you learn which direction to press just because, oh, if you're leaning this way, you naturally kind of have to do this. Oh, if you're leaning this way, you kind of naturally have to do this. Like, just watch a tutorial on it, and you'll learn. Oop. Dude, I swear there's like a there's like a hack going on or something. I missed so many boosts today. Someone infected my PC. It's the only reason I could suck this bad at boost pickups, chat. There's no other explanation. There's no way a dude who's a 13-year-old is trying to convince me he's not the corny one, as he has 9 different accounts that I've banned throughout today. In fact, I'm the cool one, considering I can't take a frickin' hint on getting banned. Great shot, Tako. Dang it. We're talking about it. It's just so funny to me. I'm sorry. This is as a psychologist, I'm just saying, like, this is really interesting behavior for me. I just find it interesting that, you know, someone's parents don't hug them enough growing up, and they have to, and everyone else in the society has to deal with it, you know? I mean, yeah, we'll eventually just do that, Kyle, as long as you're aware of it. Close. What the? Heard of the RFC draft? Yeah, I've heard of that league. Cool, you're playing a league? Ever played in a league before? God, I'm so late to all these aerials. All I do is have to hit the ball. I like it. I don't think we've won an aerial in about like 10 minutes, dude. Ah, dude. Thought that would bounce down a little bit harsher. League is so casual. I mean, a lot of leagues are casual. And just so you can play in a team. I had dreamed of being in silver. I mean, you can get out of silver by just playing the game more. A lot of guys just don't practice. You just queue ranked over and over and expect to get out of it. I was hoping he would hold that a little. Getting farmed by Repeat with 2 dies in his backpack. Sad. Not really in the mood to deal with that right now. Twins have that ESP thing? They do. You're not using the Ecto anymore? Nah, we took a break from that. Mainly because we got the what's it called? Oh my God, I just got a bunch of, I just picked up my phone and it was like, oh, you want sports highlights? And it literally just went with like Google score updates. I like one tweet about the WNBA and now suddenly Google's like, all right, you're gonna get every WNBA score ever. I don't have cable. I don't know many people who have cable right now. If we get Repeat again, I'm just gonna get off stream chat. I'm really not in the mood to watch a pro player carry his friends through ranked. Not that his teammates are bad, but I'm not really in the mood to play a 2K MMR player. Literal regional winner in 3s when I'm not even 1800 yet. Hate that shit. It's so annoying. Much less in a full party. Must have been feeling really off lately, chat. I don't know why. Energy levels have just been really weird. Like, I have caffeine in me, but I'm just like, I don't know. I feel out of it, dude. So, I don't know. Maybe we just got to recover a little bit. Stream in the new age. NA, is that dead? There's just no one else on, straight up. Like, at least for 3s. 3s is dead. 2s is very active. You get basically new opponents every single game, even at high ranks. Waiting to get this dub. Thank you, Mike Swagger. Oh. Nice 50. Top corner or top shelf? Nice. Everyone's playing games. Threes is that miserable? No, it's just there's no one on threes. No one plays NA threes anymore. Straight up, like there's so many players playing twos or ones, or they just don't play. Like legit, threes is like non-existent at a high level because everyone is just would rather play six mans. And the problem is the fewer people at a high level play threes, the worse it gets, because then everybody with no higher level players to actually appropriately gatekeep, you have a lot of players that, like deadass, I've been playing with people in GC3 that I'm like, I am shocked these players are even a Grand Champ 2 and above. Like the amount of times in my rank games where we get scored on and a teammate misses like 4 arrows in a row, and I'm like, damn, well that guy must be pretty low. And then it cuts to his own Mar and he's like 4 games off SSL, and I'm like, oh, in what world is this person nearly the highest rank in the game? And over time I realized, oh, it's because the fewer high level players play that threes and just play twos, the worse the matchmaking is going to be, because all the players that usually get kept at lower ranks, who are the better players, aren't going to be gate kept anymore, which makes the games kind of low-key stupider and less enjoyable. I try to get that flick of the nose. We're going to resolve the DDoS situation eventually. They did fix it somewhat, but for some reason it's still super active, especially at high ranks. I don't really know what's taking them so long. I just felt like you could resolve that just by looking at win rates. Like, there's no way the DDoSer is that smart. They're definitely winning like 40 games in a row or something, you know? And I'm like, I'm sorry, but even the best players in the world, like the best players in ones and twos or whatever, like Zen or Nas or whatever, those guys aren't winning 30 games in a row. Like they're probably winning like a hefty majority of their games, but they're not winning, you know, they're not 70-0, whereas DDoSers win every single game basically. Give diamond tips, master your fast arrow, and learn how to take the ball and keep it close on the wall. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna land that. Would have popped it underneath the guy pre-jumping me. Doesn't fast arrow at all. Many such examples. Ooh. R-I-Y-S-E. What do you think it is? His name is Reese? How'd you learn how to air roll? Do you use directional? I do use directional, and I learned by using the rings map on Workshop. It's funny and frustrating to watch. I mean, but legit, like, there are some games you get into, even a GC2, a high GC2, low GC3 or something, where you'll watch a guy, like, not fast aerial, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, how are you at the second highest rank in the game? Oh, was not even close to the drop I wanted. Oh, didn't even realize Nitrix upfield. I thought he was middle. Nitrix, buddy. Would have cast this guy. I thought it was collegiate career, and this is how he prepays me? Noise. I never got directional. I just got 2 rolls in my bumpers. That is directional. What do you mean? 2 different flips? You mean arrow left, arrow right? That is directional. Free air roll is when you just press the button and then press the left stick to air roll. I mean, I just learned by practicing. I mean, you guys always think like it's gonna be like, oh, you bind it in a certain way and it's intuitive. Like, no, like directional arrow roll, I don't think you need it. I think free arrow roll definitely has value to it as well. And I think you'd still be I know very good players that don't use directional arrow roll. For me, I just think it's way, I think it's just way cleaner on the setup. Ooh. Highly scoreable. Turret almost peaked. What? Didn't expect him to roll that. No! Doesn't he use both? A lot of players use both. Zen's different in that he uses the left trigger. He's the only player I've ever seen that he does left trigger, which means you can, the harder you press it in, the faster you rotate. Which is honestly something pretty interesting. I've never thought about that before. Feels like everyone is leaving the chat. Hey, Niles, I'm gonna ask you politely to never talk in a stream like that, even if you're not even in mine. Very rude to be in a streamer's chat and be like, I feel like no one fucking watches. This fucking bum losing viewers. It's like, yeah, I get it, dude. A streamer's whole job is to get people to watch, so, you know, if people are viewing, just don't say anything about it. How about that? But I don't mean to say that, yeah, but when you say it, it sounds like that. So how about you just don't do it? I meant to delete them. No, you're fine. I mean, I'm gonna see it anyway, even if you delete it. I just try to point that out because I think a lot of the viewers who say that tend to be young and they don't know what that means. But like when a streamer sees that, even if you just mean it like an innocent observation, it's not a fun thing to think about. No one's more aware of the viewership than the streamer, you know? How do people make it look so clean? Because they have muscle memory, buddy. You gotta actually practice. It's not intuitive when spinning by. I tried for a while, incorporating my gameplay, just trying to put two and two together. I mean, the thing is like, it's pressing, for example, arrow left, you rotate your left stick clockwise or counterclockwise. And in order to balance it, you're not just rotating in a circle, you're rotating in like kind of jerky motions where it's like, but it's always going counterclockwise. And that, I think, is the hardest thing for people to wrap your head around. It took me about a week and a half to actually get like okay at it, a full month to be like comfortable. And even still, I'm still getting better and better with setups and whatnot. I need to be rude. No, I know. That's why I bring it up. Like, I know you don't mean to be rude, but it's just any streamer who reads that in their chat is going to be like irritated by it. So just in the future, if you're in anyone's chat, don't bring that stuff up. Also, don't talk about how dead chat is or anything like that. Just general manners stuff for stream. Noise. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to hit it like that. That works. What a nice car. Thank you, Rizzy. Oh. Should be a goal. Nice. Pages of a Saint? I really don't. Just to get used to stuff. But I don't know, it just makes me laugh. I'm still laughing at that. All right, I won't bring it for Kyle's sake, but yeah, I don't know. People are just funny. Observing the human condition as a streamer. It's just for me, I'm stuck in Diamond 2. Keep working on your fast arrow. and learn how to keep the ball close and learn how to do this. Ah, no, I tried to wrap around it to get the light little tap on the corner of my car. I'm sorry, Itemize. I thought I picked you out. Damn, this short box. Yeah, a lot of Diamond gameplay is really comes down to learning the fast arrow and then learning how to play off your own wall, like the back wall, etc. Like a lot of people in Diamond are still learning. Like they're like, I already know how to aerial. You don't. I already know how to blah blah blah. I don't. Kublu fan club. Who the heck has invited me to that? I'm good. I'm not. I mean, I love the Kublu. I'm not joining the Kublu fan club though. Yeah, a lot of you guys who are like in Diamond, you guys probably know how to like touch the ball and jump after it, but like just learning how to stay close to the ball like that is really important. Like when you get a pop, and just learn how to stay close to it. You don't have to go fast. Just learn how to stay close. Importantly, learn how to do this. Like take it off your own back wall, pop it, and you don't even need an air roll. Just do that, and just do that back and forth. Just pop in front of you, pop, and do that. This will level you up so much as a Diamond, because everyone's like, I don't know how to air roll yet. That's fine. You don't need to know how to. But just pop, roll to be straighten yourself out, and then just spin left and right, go left, up and down with your car. In 2030, what do you think will be the meta? I mean, I don't know. Rocket League is always really interesting, especially at the high level, because you watch players and you're like, I think we've solved this game. There's all there is to play, and then players will still develop different strategies. The fact that Carmine Core can absolutely demolish Major Number 1 and then not even make top 4 is so mind-blowing to me. Don't like the fan club. I mean, I love the Cuba fan club. I don't know how I feel about it being KFC, but either way. All right. For mechs, like ways to score, what should people focus on? You should focus on your fundamentals. You should focus on fast arrowing and touching the ball and keeping it close off the walls. That's it. You studied Germany in school? Do you mean you studied German? Bro, Scandinavian people are such overachievers. They learn like 4 languages. Oh, I was playing his block. I can also for having to deal with German, that guy. German's a weird one, so I've heard. Prove a Kyle, trust me, if you just start singing in a foreign language as loud as possible, we'll be able to hear it through the text chat. So loud that your neighbors hear you. Oh, that was a little lower. I was trying to chase and pay attention to the reticle. There's no freaking way, dude. That's so pathetic. As a German, German's an objectively bad language. Damn, crazy. Better my threes game. Got any tips on how I should play? Play off your teammates. Don't try to be the hero. Understand just because you can go for a ball. Just because you can go for a ball doesn't mean you should. And once you understand that, makes things a little bit easier. Because a lot of people, I feel like, play the game and they're just diving at everything. The moment people learn how to aerial, I think they just constantly want to aerial for everything. When in reality, like, you don't really need to challenge absolutely everything under the sun. Buddy. Dude, can we not miss these touches? Cope, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, buddy. You had 0 boost. You don't need to flip into that. You don't need to flip into that. You're wide open. That's an example of flipping out of panic rather than actual necessity. Holy corner bounce. More of a team player. I mean, you can definitely carry your way through like lower ranks, but I think the biggest thing people always forget about in threes is like someone trying to play super fast all the time is not going to be better than the players who play a little bit slower. Like obviously, yeah, you need to challenge the ball or whatever. You can't just like watch the whole game, but there's so many players who try to just be like, I'm going to be the best player on the field and I'm going to do it by beating everyone to an area. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, buddy, no. Like calm down and just play the game. All right. Oh, so they save moderator act, but they won't save that one. All right. I see how it is. The only redeeming quality of German is compound words. I like how German just describes stuff literally. It's like a word of 16 syllables, and it just describes exactly what it's describing. I think that's a really cute aspect. Whereas English is just 3 languages in a trench coat. Are you still top 103s? Absolutely not, dude. The Elvish language from Lord of the Rings? Oh, damn. I had a kid in my high school that was fluent in Na'vi, the language from Avatar. And I'm like, how'd you even find it? He's like, someone uploaded it, the guy who made the language. I was like, oh, dang. Singing Klingon seems tricky. Maybe. There was a cute story of 2 people who met at a fan club meeting for like Star Trek, and they didn't speak each other's languages, but they both spoke Klingon. So they were, for the first like couple months of the relationship, they only spoke in Klingon, and I'm like, how freaking crazy is that? That's like he spoke like, I think it's like he spoke Spanish and she spoke like German or something crazy like that. Ooh. In threes, what would you say separates from pros? Or also as contenders or all that stuff? They're infinitely better than I am. I think you guys forget, even if you're... That was not a deserved win, Holy. Yeah, the I think people don't understand. Like, even if you're a top 100 player, you are way worse than most pros. There's so many players that are like obscenely good at the game, like multiple hundreds of MMR above SSL, and they're still never going to be pro because they're just not good enough. There's a lot of talent, but like straight up, like the bubble, even the bubble pros, the ones who like make RLCS every once in a while, they're just on a different level, pro players. So I mean, because if you think about it, if you're in RLCS, if you make it once, you're the top 48 out of an entire region of potentially millions of players, you know? So it's like, that's very few players. Empty pages in the dictionary on when to use comma, and that's not an exaggeration. Hey, Cole, too drippy. Oh. Hey, Garthenheimer. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having an okay day. Feeling a little off today, but it's all right. Ooh, battery. What is the clock in the United States? Well, there's multiple time zones. I'm in the central time, so it's 7 o'clock. Learning how to use free play. Well, learning to just vibe in free play is something people need to learn, in my opinion. All right, Chad, if we lose this game, I'm getting off today. Not really in the mood to play a pro player over and over. Especially with the dude Wungus on my team, whoever the heck that is. If I didn't hesitate, that was an easy touch. Oh. Sure. Also, guys, I had my first ever Jersey Mike's experience the other day. Not bad. Had a cheesesteak. Do you want to know a word or sentence in Swedish? No. Sure. Difference between a legit SSL and a pro player. Consistency. Decision making. At a certain point in my mind, mechanics are like, yeah, good. But the thing is, pro players are the most consistent SSLs, but more importantly, they make the best decisions. The players who last the longest are not always the most mechanical or like quickest type of players, but they're just smart. Like the compliment players used to say about JNaps, for example, who's like the oldest NA player, was legit just people be like, he is so insanely smart on how he moves around the field and whatnot. Like it's what makes him so good. They were never like, oh, he's super mechanical. He's like, he just finishes the ball incredibly consistently. And most importantly, when he's in a situation where he's got to make a quick decision, he almost always makes the correct one. That was a goal. God dang it, dude. I should have leaned back. Oh, sorry. Yeah. How fast they decide? Well, that's just part of the game. Like the thing is, all pros, I wouldn't say like necessarily reaction time is a massive aspect. I definitely think it's part of it. Like if you have a slow reaction time, you're never going to be a pro player. But It's the what decision you make at what time. Because a lot of players, I think, make decisions quick. God dang it, dude. Thought the ball's a little bit closer. And it's so irritating. Bad read. But yeah, my brain just turned off. Yeah, a lot of players make decisions fast, but in reality, it's really about knowing which decision in that moment is the best and being able to commit to that decision. That's what I think I notice about pros whenever they play, especially in CRL, whenever I watch them play. It's very rare that they're just straight up out mechanicking people. They're just taking the better decisions more consistently. Like knowing when to go for 50 instead of forcing a shot, and going for an aerial and then saving boost and bailing and letting someone else take it. Like, just tiny stuff like that builds up over games. So a lot of people who are like SSL even, they will never be pro because they lack that consistency, but most importantly, like they need to improve their decision making. They're just trying to flick that over to the one guy. Now the thing, well, that's the thing is that a pro, you can't think slow. You have to make the right decision. But it's like, it's basically like, you have to react, but also like in the moment know like, I'm gonna go for this, and then know exactly the way to go for that. Or on a play like that, learn how to bail and improvise. But you gotta do it, you know, extra fast to know, okay, one, I have to go for this, but also know exactly what you need to do. Like if you react slow or decide something slow, that's literally the main thing I tell people that are like Grand Champ 1 or 2, and they're like, why can't I get to SSL? Why can't I get higher? I'm like, it's because you're bad at decisions, like straight up. Like when I'm watching you play, you're taking too long to buffer, is what I call it. But then on top of that, when you make a decision, you're not 100% confident in it, and even if you are, you're going on something that's impulsive. You're not actually going for something that makes sense. Nice shot. There's literally no way. Walter, please stop trying to speak in Swedish. I'm gonna ask you to stop doing that. One of my rules is English only in the chat. Not the best clear, but that's okay. Huge fan, let's go. All right, good night, everybody. Not in the mood to get farmed by a pro player carrying his friends.